Hello there. And about time too, say the Brexiteers, as news emerges that Number 10 is looking into the very dubious activities of some anti-Brexit MPs. According to a newspaper report today, several of the pro-EU MPs are being investigated for having alleged links or colluding with a foreign power and obtaining their help when drafting the Benn Surrender Act. According to the Mail on Sunday, Number 10 took the unprecedented step of launching a major investigation after, it says, officials received intelligence that the MPs, including former Cabinet Minister Oliver Letwin, had received help drafting the bill from members of the French government and the European Union. And according to the Mail report, senior sources in Number 10 claim that Letwin had actually agreed with what it calls figures at the French embassy in London that the new Brexit Day date should be the 31st of January 2020. And further, the report says, other members of the pro-Remain group, which includes former Chancellor Philip Hammond and ex-Attorney General Dominic Grieve, are suspected by Downing Street of having been assisted in drafting work by members of the European Commission. And it quotes a senior Number 10 source as saying, the government is working on extensive investigations into Dominic Grieve, Oliver Letwin and Hilary Benn, who tabled the bill, and their involvement with foreign powers and the funding of their activities. Governments have proper rules for drafting legislation, but nobody knows what organisations are pulling these strings. We will demand the disclosure of all details of their personal communications with other states. The drafting of primary legislation in collusion with foreign powers must be fully investigated. The response from Philip Hammond was to call the whole thing categorically untrue, and Dominic Grieve called the claims ridiculous, and that the tone of these statements comes across like the propaganda of a totalitarian state. One supposes then that the Dominic Grieve humble address to Her Majesty to try and force certain named people to surrender personal documents, etc., without any evidence of wrongdoing or due process was okay then, and not the action of a totalitarian witch-hunting parliament. Anyway, I assume that Number 10 has some form of evidence and wishes to discredit this Benn Surrender Act, or even have it quashed by the High Court or even the Supreme Court, should Remainer campaigners take Boris Johnson to court to enforce its provisions. But although the High Court has shown itself to be true to the law where the UK Constitution is concerned, the Supreme Court appears to be of another mind. I would hazard a guess that new concepts will be found to rule that it's okay for Remain politicians and campaigners to work with the EU in this manner, or actually in any manner they choose, as closely as they wish, because of our close attachment to the EU via current law. In fact, it would probably end up being ruled as some sort of inalienable human right, or some such nonsense. So although I applaud the efforts of Number 10 to look into these allegations, whatever the findings, I doubt the establishment will do much other than hinder the progress of any investigation and do its utmost to ensure it never sees the light of day, and that if there was any law breaking, no charges will be brought. Anyway, what do you think? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video. And also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. And thank you very much for watching.